Welcome back, everybody. We are back on Live from the Underground with Jay Will. And this week we got one of my good friends here, Dustin Cavazos. Say what's up to the world, Dustin.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Dustin's going to be chilling with us for this whole hour, so you guys stay tuned. I'm going to be drilling him with some pretty intense questions. We're going to be listening to some good underground music. And we're actually going to start it off with a song with Dustin. Dustin, we're going to be playing Under with A.Dd featuring you. Cool. Anything you want to say about this track to the people?
Man, hope you guys enjoy it. Shout outs to A.Dd for asking me to jump on the track. Wrote the verse on the way to the studio. So shout outs to those guys. I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, this is Live from the Underground with Jay Will and Dustin Cavazos.
Paydays, Maydays, emergencies. An underdog, so I play with a sense of urgency. I've had my good weeks, fought through the Mondays. Thank the clouds so you'll appreciate the sun rays. And every raindrop, and all your real friends. Cause they'll stick with you through some real sin. God bless you.
All right, guys, we're back on Live from the Underground here with Jay Will. And right here I got Mr. Dustin Cavazos with me. One of the up-and-coming hip-hop MCs here in Dallas.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you this because this has been a little bit of a debate recently. Who, in your opinion, let's be honest, man, who had the best verse on Under? You, Paris P, or Slim Gravy, man? In your opinion, who you think took it?
Man, there's something about Paris's verses to me that I just maybe it's that I relate to him better, or I don't know what it is, but whenever Paris drops a verse, my interest is always peaked just a little bit more.
And how would you, like, how has their recent success, like, kind of, hit you? I mean, they're working with Black Milk, which is a big underground producer right now. They just did a show over in Atlanta for this festival.
Yeah.
They're getting a lot of buzz. Like, how would you describe the feeling, like, the buzz that they're getting right now?
I think it's good because they're good people. Like I was just telling you on the way up here, I dig good people first. Like, I didn't even listen to a lot of hip-hop music, I'll be honest with you. So, like, when I met A.Dd, I liked their personalities, I liked their charisma, and I liked the fact that they respected me for what I did. They're just good people, so I couldn't be any more happy for them than I am. I mean, these guys are awesome.
Yeah, man, and I would say that they're giving a pretty fresh sound to Dallas right now. Would you agree?
For sure, yeah, definitely. I mean, compared to the other artists that I've heard, you know what I'm saying? A.Dd definitely sticks out to me, in my opinion, for sure.
I very much agree. Now, let's get back to you. You just came out with an album recently called B.Leave, which is spelled Leave .me. Explain that title, because to me, I mean, I listened to the album and I love how you explain the title, but for the people who haven't listened to it, let them know what that title means to you.
Yeah, Believe Me, said all together, just Believe Me, was something I came up with just to really carry a theme through the songs that were coming to me. You know what I mean? Like, when I was writing these songs, they all had to do with everything that encompasses those three words. You could break up those three words in any order and really come up with just the concept of that was coming to me in each song, like the act of being, or me, myself, leaving, and just believe me, leave me be me. Everything that literally you can encompass in those three phrases, it just came out musically and lyrically for me, and that's really how it worked.
That's pretty cool, man. Because I listened to the album, and I was really impressed by the live instrumentation. I'm a big fan of artists who go out of their way to get live instrumentation in their music, and it makes me go crazy because it makes me feel like the artists put that much more effort into what they're doing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, it just worked out to where after I dropped my first album, I had a team of guys who just wanted to start helping me do live shows. So when I started working on my second album, Believe Me, during the songwriting process and the pre-production process, I kept in mind I got a guitarist, bass, keyboardist, and drummer that I need to leave room for in my production. I need to leave space for them to do their thing and just to layer the beats that I made. And that's how it worked out, and I was really happy with the end result.
It came out very, very well, in my opinion.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? I'm going to ask this first. What made you start rapping, man?
Oh, man. I never even listened to rap music growing up, honestly. Like, I grew up listening to a lot of just, like, rock music, emo music, or, like, punk music, I guess you could say. But, I've always been a writer. I've always been somewhat of like a part-time poet, I guess. I don't know. I just always wrote stuff, and through high school I started writing pieces that I was like, hey, these could be songs one day. Or, I listened to a lot of music in high school, And I was like, I want these to be songs. And I don't sing, I don't play piano, I don't play guitar. The little that I did do was drums musically. And I was like, you know what? I'll do the simplest form of music there is. At the time, this was my thought process, that hip-hop was the simplest form of music. I was like, if these guys can do it, why not me? Why can't I make my own songs? So just started rapping, bought Fruity Loops. Actually bought Fruity Loops.
You actually bought it. See,
Yeah.
I can tell you some people who pirate the heck out of
Oh
it.
yeah, I mean, and that goes to show you how little I knew about hip-hop. You know, like just even how to make it. I thought, okay, I have to go buy the software. I saved up $100, went to Guitar Center, and bought it and started making these crappy beats.
Well, see, like I had Topic on the show last week.
Okay.
And I asked him, you know.
I love Topic, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Topic. You know, he was on my show last week and you know, killed a freestyle for us and just had a lot of fun with us.
You're picking the good guys for this show. You really are. You really are.
You know, I got here. I just moved here, you know, and I had been researching Dallas hip-hop for a while. And I was very, very intrigued by the talent we had here. You know, a lot of people look down on Dallas because of Dallas hip-hop, or Texas hip-hop in general. When they think of Texas hip-hop, they start rolling their eyes, you know. But I found artists here who completely embody hip-hop in every way, shape, or form. So, yeah, I'm picking, like, my favorite artists, the artists people want me to pick, you know, and I'm trying to put a really big spotlight on just Dallas hip-hop right now.
Sure, we appreciate it. I appreciate it at least. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. But, like, I had Topic on the show last week, and I asked him, you know, making beats is a very time-consuming thing. It's a very intriguing thing. Like, you got to know what you're doing. If you want to make good production, you got to take the time out to do it.
Yeah.
I tried it once. I got frustrated. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just not doing it. What, like, you know, production-wise, how did you, like, get your knack for it, man?
Man, it was just literally like anything else you do. I mean, if you're a track runner, you know, you're not going to run your best times the first time you do it. It's all practice. And, I mean, literally, I knew nothing about music. I remember making melodies, just like picking out notes, and it was like, okay, that sounds good, I'll go with it. And that's the process I use to this day. Every song that you've heard on Believe Me or my first album or the new album I'm writing, I always tell people it's like a crash course. I get in front of the piano, I don't know what chords I'm playing. It's just like I work something out, and I just get lucky every time, so I'm thankful for that. But that's just the process, you know, you just go head on into it. And, you know, I have stuff lyrically that I want to get across, and with that, you know, the music comes to it, and vice versa. Sometimes I get a beat first and the lyrics come to it, and that's just how everything is constructed, really, for me, at least.
All right, well, we got to go back to some music for you guys. We're going to have more with Dustin Cavazos, but right now, I'm going to play you guys a little bit of Ryshawn Jones. This guy is out of Philly, doing it really big right now. Shout out to him. He's been in the Source, he's been in XXL Mag, he's traveling all over the place. He was just in the magazine in LA, so shout out to Ryshawn Jones. I've been knowing him for a few years. Glad to see him be doing this thing. So here's Heroin for Breakfast.
I wake up and grab the needle, send a text message to my life like you, I don't need you.
Ever since I was young, I didn't see the bright lights. No sign of haters, guess I'm doing something right. Fist clean and my hat snap tight. Don't worry about lanes, just live.
All right, guys, we're back on Live from the Underground. That was Money Making Martians from my hometown, actually, Big Spring, Texas. Shout out to Big Spring. All the rappers in Big Spring doing their thing. Money Making Martians making big noise right now, featuring my boy Mike Rod out in Cali right now. So back to the interview again. We got Mr. Dustin Cavazos.
Hey.
Now, we talked about making beats before we went to our last break.
Yeah.
And I want you to talk about this upcoming event you have, the Beat Battle, on October 27th. Down in Dallas. So explain what that's all about and where it's going to be, times and all that.
Yeah, it's going to be in Deep Ellum at a venue called the Arnetic. If you're familiar with Deep Ellum, it's literally on the corner of Malcolm X and Elm. Show starts at 8. We're going to start off with we're going to have like 4 acts in between each round of the beat battle. But literally what it is, it's called Put Up or Shut Up. Me and my friend Marcus had the idea of putting together a beat battle. And we had to put some kind of spin on it. Because I've been in beat battles. I've seen beat battles. And they're always awesome, like, they're always cool. But what we decided to do, you know, it's called Put Up or Shut Up. Each producer puts in their own money, you know, their own investment into saying that, hey, I'm the best one in the building tonight, you know. I'm putting in $100, it's going towards a pot. So 8 producers make up $800 of cash prize. we're gonna have 3 judges, and the winner takes all. So I think it's just really cool to see these producers step out confidently and say, you know what, I'm the best. I put $100 on it. Let's battle it out.
And I understand you're going to have a few live performances for that as well, right?
Yeah, we are. I'm going to be doing a short set. All the actual acts that are going to be performing in between are just doing 3-song sets because I hate long shows. So any show that I'm putting on or that I'm a part of, I just like it to get straight to the point. So each artist is going to do 3 songs. We got Tunk. We were talking about Tunk
earlier. Shout out to Tunk.
Tunk is awesome. We got a guy named Matthew Clay. I love the guy. Super dope artist, Matthew Clay. We got a new guy that is really starting to do his thing in Dallas. You probably haven't even heard of him. His name is Brian Storms. But the guy, he goes out on all 8 cylinders. You know what I mean? He's wild. And then, like I said, I'll be doing a set. So we'll have 4 acts that night.
And, you know, all these artists, you know, some of these I didn't know, but, you know, this is an unsigned artist radio show. If you're an unsigned artist out there and you want your music played on this show, like, let me know. You know, I'll give out my information, like my Twitter and my Facebook later on. But this show is all about putting a spotlight on what lays underground, what songs, what artists need to be heard. So if you're out there and you're an unsigned artist and you want to be heard, you know, get at me, man. I'll be more than happy to play your music. This is all about unity out here. So